Hello there, let's get straight into replacing this original ZX Spectrum case with a brand new shiny one. We'll begin by flipping the Spectrum over and removing the 5 Phillips screws from the base. Oh, nearly forgot that one then. With the 5 screws removed, we can now lift off the top of the case. Be a little careful here, as we still have the keyboard membrane attached in 2 places and we don't want to rip it. I'll just move the top out of the way for a moment and set that aside safely. Now there's just one more Phillips screw for us to remove in order for us to be able to lift out the motherboard from the base of the case. Previously I've just done 2 simple mods to this board. The first was a composite video mod, which gives a much crisper output than the original RS signal ever did. And the second mod was replacing the original voltage regulator with a modern switching voltage regulator, which is a lot more efficient and produces a lot less heat. And now it's on to what I consider probably the most awkward part of the job, and that's removing the faceplate. The faceplate itself is stuck down with double-sided tape around the 4 edges. I'm using a plastic tool here to prise it away from the case. The faceplates can be quite stubborn to remove sometimes, so you could use a heat gun to apply some heat and help remove it that way. Once we've removed the faceplate and the key mat, we then need to remove the membrane, as we're going to need to reuse that. So here's the new case that we're going to be using for the Spectrum. I've gone for an all blue look, which I think you'll agree is absolutely gorgeous. Right, next thing to do is to slide the keyboard membrane into place. Now we need to place the key mat over the membrane. Once that part's done, it's time to stick the faceplate on. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I find removing the backing from double-sided tape an almost impossible task.
6 hours later.
Now take a little time with this just to get it square and line it up properly. Then once you're happy that you've seated it correctly, push down firmly around the 4 sides where the tape is, so that's across the very top and bottom, and then on each of the sides, just to get that nice and firmly into place. As you can see, the case comes with some new shiny rubber feet too. Okay, so now that we've done that part, it's time to reassemble the Spectrum. In goes the single screw to hold the board in place. And now we need to slot the keyboard membrane back into the 2 sockets on the board. Now it's time to line up the top and bottom of the case and flip the Spectrum back over. And now it's just a matter of replacing the 5 screws to hold everything back into place. And there we have it. We now have a nice shiny blue ZX Spectrum. I'm pretty happy with the final results. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.